Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Holly and I am a second year 5th grade teacher, and I've been making videos here and there, obviously if you're on this channel, but I'm trying to do something different this time to where I just sit down and talk to you about things that I've done in my classroom that I think have been a game changer for me. The first one being brochures. Now brochures I've used twice now in my classroom and they've been a huge hit. With brochures, you can tell the kids exactly what information you are wanting them to provide for you in a fun, creative way. I know personally I have a lot of kids who like to draw and be very, very creative with what they do. I will show you some examples here shortly, and it's just been something that's been really, really fun. So I've done it over our research and another story that I cannot remember to save my life, but both times have been very beneficial for the kids. So I'm going to show you the one that I did for our research paper, and then tell you how that went. So with the brochures, it just literally looks like this. We did it over the Everglades. We did it on our journey story of the Everglades. So kind of did that. So on the top would be their title. Usually I would put the title somewhere on the front. So when this is posted outside in our hallways, we have a bulletin board outside our classroom that I'm going to hang up some of these, so they would need to know what they're learning about. The blank page right here is just a picture of the Everglades. They could take it off of the story we read or just look it up on their iPads. They need to tell me where the location was and then when it was established. Something I learned is I need to go over what the word established meant, because to me, obviously I knew what it meant, but it was something that struggled with them, but they did learn a new vocabulary word, so it did work out for them. We're gonna go all the way in first. Don't mind the picture, a student borrowed mine and they accidentally confused ours. What we did was, before we even did the brochure, I had the students research, obviously because it's a research paper or project. They had to research a landform, the climate, an animal, and a plant and or tree from the Everglades. So they did that the day prior, and so on the day of the project, which was a Friday, they should have had all the information that they needed, and they just needed to jot it down here. So they did landforms, obviously, climate, animal, and plants or trees, and then in the middle, kind of a summary of what the article was about. So, and then on the little flap on the outside, they had to draw a picture of the animal and plant or tree that they picked. Now, the standard that we were working on was actually just researching and being able to find information from different sources. They had their packet, and then they got to use the Everglades website and their iPads to just figure out some more information for the Everglades. So that's where they got to look up the animals and the plants and trees. So that was the standards we were hitting, and then summary was something that we've been working on constantly, so I just wanted to add that in there too. The summary was actually really small, so I should next time do something different here, but overall the kids did very, very well. And then obviously put their names on the back. So that was their rubric, I guess you could say, or the criteria that I needed from them. And then these are some of my favorite ones that my students did. Like I said, with this project, it really opens up the creativity of the students. You're going to see a lot of that. This was one of my students. She did the information like I asked. She drew a picture of the Everglades, kind of a picture from the story, and then she told me exactly where it's located and the year it was established. So she did it very, very well, and you can tell that she put a lot of effort into it. What I also told the kids was that you could bullet point or you could just write paragraphs. So she did bullet points, which is fine because that's something I said it was okay. She picked the pinelands and she told me a little bit about that, and then the climate, and then in the middle she summarized the article for us. She did I told them that the summary was kind of like the main idea of what you read, and she did that for her to remember also, and she picked the otter and the tourist tree. If you've never heard of the tourist tree, goodness gracious, it is super cool. It is really, really creepy too. Well, how they explain it, sorry. And then she has a bunny for her picture, so she didn't follow that expectation very well, but it's fine. And then the tourist tree is right there. But regardless, she put a lot of effort into it and she made it look very, very pretty. So this would be a good grade in my book. And then you have other people, other students who have the same stuff. This is actually a picture from our story, so she did very well there. This student, makes sense. Sorry, I had to see who it was, went fully into what she was writing. Like, that is full written. She is a student that really goes above and beyond also, so she did all of that information. She picked the Florida Panther and the tourist tree also for her stuff, but she like went hard out of everything that she did, and this is something I'm very, very proud of for her. And I love that she really did a very good summary of what she read. And then that's her little panther and her little tourist tree. We have a visitor. Sorry. Ugh. Say hello to the peoples. Hello, peoples. You gotta get down though, okay? And then we have this student who did really, really well with her drawings and stuff. I really like it when they are very good at their drawings. It just makes me so jealous because they're just, their creativity is just amazing. And so she put all the information also in there. My classroom, I don't know if it's just me, but they have a love for stickers, and as long as the stickers don't interrupt learning, I don't care if it's added. I guess someone probably should get on to me about that, but still, it's not hurting it, and if they think it's fun, it's fun. But this student also did a very good job at giving me all the information that I required from them, and those little sticky things, they just want to make everything so cute. But again, those are some examples of what my brochures look like for my lesson. But if you are someone who needs to get a grade in or something like that, and you've been really working hard on certain stuff with the kids, I say a brochure is the best way to go. You could also have it used for like comparing characters, like one side is this character, one side's this character, and then what you learned in the story or the problem solution. There's a million different ways you can use a brochure to get the grade that you're needing. Like, obviously your expectations or requirements can be different than mine depending on what the lesson's about and what you're trying to get from them. But I think if you have a class that's really, really creative and stuff, I think that would be an amazing thing to do. Also, you can get like the tri boards from like Walmart or any store and make it a bigger one. Things like that I think would bring a lot of enjoyment to the learning and trying to be creative. Just also tell them it doesn't matter about the pictures. Do the work first, then the pictures. That's something I'm struggling with, but that's something, again, I will work on. But yeah, no, if you need a grade and you need something quick, just get some printer paper, make an example, and then go at it, because my kids love it. They do get kind of bored, the boys do. But just to find a way to make it more creative for them is just the best thing ever. I love doing this. And yeah, so hopefully this helped you get an idea for something you can do in your classroom to help you. Again, love it to death for myself, but I'm me and you're you. So yeah, with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, give me a thumbs up, comment down below if you've ever used a brochure, how you use it. My community here, I'm gonna hold you. The community here that I'm trying to build is helping one another and also showing that we are more than just teachers, we are humans. So if you're into that, please subscribe. And if you're one of my students who are watching this, hello. But yeah, with that, I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.